Right, in this video, I'm going to break down how you can source hundreds of qualified leads for your LinkedIn outreach. I've got three different methods to show you, some manual ones, some automated ones, and I'll even show you how to automate connection requests to the leads that you do actually connect with. The first thing you can do is just basically just use My Network. My Network is pretty much the LinkedIn's algorithm, and it's going to give you people that similar to the people that you've already connected with, and so it's just a bunch of perfect fits. Now, I'm not going to connect with anyone now because I've already done the limits for the week, so I've already reached the limits. I don't want to get restrictions. But look, I'm targeting agencies, so look, Callum McCracken, founder app, Pacific agency, email marketing, direct response media buyer. These are all just email PPC copywriter, e-commerce email marketing specialist, email marketing. So these are all just agencies. So my niche is agencies, and I can easily target them with just my network. Pretty basic, but works really well. So managing partner, like a bunch of decision makers. You keep scrolling, keep finding more. Klaviyo, email marketer. I help B2B businesses automate client acquisition. My emails reach. So it's just a bunch of perfect fits. Now, this method is okay, but obviously there are other methods too. And so obviously we can use LinkedIn Sales Navigator for this. So for example, keywords, agencies like B2B. Now, what you do, so you put the keyword, and then what you can do is you can use all of LinkedIn's search filters. So company headcount, I'm targeting agencies. This really depends on you, but I'm targeting agencies. So like self-employed or like 1 to 10. I don't want to target like huge companies. I want to target people that are running their own business or like they have a few team members. Then you can have uh, current job title, Chief Executive Officer, owner, CEO, founder, co-founder. Yeah, I mean, you can also, there's other little things as well where you can actually post it on LinkedIn. So this will only give you people that have posted in the last 30 days. Connections, you can actually make sure it's secondary connections. So if you've already got a bunch of connections, it's likely that those connections are actually going to be perfect fits as well. So you can actually target it a bit more. Obviously, geography, which is location, like I can target United States, Australia, target UK, like Europe, whatever. So pretty much wherever in the world you want to target, you can do that as well. You can profile language, obviously, like just one more thing. You can just put it English, and then what you brought here is like a really good list. What you really want to cut it down to around like 2K. So if you can find another filter, like years in current company, so less than 1 year, 1 to 2 years. This is going to get people that, you know, ones that like have only been active for like a year or two, they might not be as advanced, and so they might have client acquisition problems, and so obviously I can put a more targeted search to these people. Essentially, LinkedIn Sales Navigator gives you a huge list of people you can just outreach to. So, I mean, connect with, and then once they connect, you can outreach to them. This is LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Obviously, this works for like a lot of keywords like agency. This 4K results. This you can do. What you can also do, you can do like a Boolean search where you can like if you want to target agencies but don't want to target consultants, you can do like B2B and like outbound, for example, and then not consultant. This is only going to give you people that actually fit this whole criteria. You can also do B2B or outbound. So essentially anyone in their profiles that has outbound B2B, these will be like lead gen agencies doing outbound. You can do automating, and if you want specific phrases, you can just do lead generation. So this will give me profiles that only have these in them. And so again, this LinkedIn gives you a bunch of sets, like 55 results, but these will be really perfect fits. So then you can just connect with them. Now, there's something even better than this using Sales Navigator, which I've found, and it's just using the basic search, but doing the same actual thing, like the Boolean search, but just in normal search. So for example, if I want to target e-com agencies, I can go D2C and founder and email marketing. This is only going to give me profiles that in the bio, it's actually got all three of these words. And so what you can do, you get a really nice LinkedIn search. It actually gives you a bunch of accounts. So I've already connected with a bunch of them, but look, Angus Cowan found out MKTG emails, email marketing, so I can connect with him. Maybe I can connect with a few more people. Yeah, so there you go, connection. So you filter for second degree connections because there's people that are actually going to be more likely to like reply to you and connect with you because they see that you're connected with people that they're connected with. Obviously, you can do locations, United States, United Kingdom, and essentially, like I can find unlimited like email marketing agencies here, which is like and the founders as well. So 10 million generated with email marketing. That's plenty. I've already sent a connection request. 10 like just a bunch of perfect fits. This can apply like pretty much anything. Like if I want to target like AI automation agents, I can do like automating and automating and lead gen. So there we go. There's more perfect fits. So what this is like an insane method that I found because I realized you can do Boolean search on LinkedIn Sales Navigator, but that type of search with like the and or the ors, it doesn't actually filter for what's in the bio. It actually does it for the whole profile. But when you do it in this search, it actually shows what's exactly in the bio. So like a bunch of like founder, if you want to target like info product agencies, you can do like I scale and coaches. I scale coaches agencies beyond 30K without done for you client acquisition. Like that's a perfect fit. I build lead magnet funnels for coaches. I've already connected with him. Yeah, just a bunch of perfect fits. So like you can do this. You just need to apply this to your niche. Like if you have a bunch of leads in your network. So if you go to your network, you go to connections. You literally all you want to do is just go to your profiles and see what the most common keywords are. Actually, I'm going to show you what you can do. You can actually use Claude for this. So what you can do is I've done this before where I essentially copy every single person that I've got a connection with. Take some time. And then what you can do is you literally just copy this, you put it into like something like Claude or ChatGPT, and you just say, give me the most common keywords in these items, excluding and up, etc. But just Claude will just process this. And look, this will give you like the most common keywords in the bio. So if you've got a list of connections, you're targeting whatever whoever you're targeting, whether you're targeting coaches, consultants, whether you're targeting, realtors, it doesn't really matter. What you want to do is do what I've just done here, and it's going to give you all the common keywords. So then when you go back and do this search, like I can put these keywords in. It's like B2B and outbound. Yep, you go to secondary connection and scaling our B2B outbound with AI and sales tech. I help B2B companies get more sales opportunities. That's a perfect fit. Helping sales up to GDM, B2B outbound, cold email. Like this is just perfect fits. And there's hundreds of pages of this as well. So like this is just unlimited leads to connect with. This is like so much. Actually, it is better. SalesNav can filter for decision makers better, and obviously like the posted on LinkedIn thing, but this one is going to give you just perfect fits. So like at least for me, and you just need to apply the same keywords to your account. So like this is a perfect. I'll just connect with it. Then what you can actually, the final thing I'm going to go over here is actually using Phantom Buster. Actually, before I do that, there is another method. You can actually, for example, Daniel Fazio targets a lot of agencies. So what you can do is you can do like an intent-based lead sourcing method where you essentially go to his posts, you see like 33 reactions, and these are perfect fits because these are people interacting with like content made for agencies. So a lot of creating video assets deliver 10 to 30 qualified leads. They're done for you. Right, that's an agency. That's another agency. There's more, and these people are more actually intent based. So your connection requests are going to get accepted more. They're going to reply more. They're more problem aware. So you can actually outreach them. So like if you know any influencers or like accounts that target your niche, you want to scrape like the actual like comments, replies, likes of all these posts. Everything I've just discussed can also be automated, which is pretty cool. You can actually use Phantom Buster to pretty much automate all this. So for example, I'm just remove this. So what you can do is you can scrape leads from LinkedIn posts. What I just mentioned, you can use this Phantom where you actually go to like Daniel Fazio, go to his post, and you can automatically scrape all of the replies, comments, likes, etc. from his profile, filter for all the keywords you want, and that's essentially like perfect leads. And it puts it into a CSV, and then you can just connect with them from there. The other way you can do this is I did mention Sales Navigator before. You can like Sales Navigator search export, scrape and export the results of a Sales Navigator search into a spreadsheet. So whenever you feel done your search filters on like LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you can actually put those searches into a CSV. You can like then put that into Clay if you want for more like enrichment. You can pretty much enrich whatever you want using this like Phantom because you can scrape a CSV out. Sales Navigator list exports, LinkedIn search to lead connection. So what you can also do, when I mentioned like the LinkedIn using that Boolean search with all those search operators, you can extract LinkedIn users from a search group, auto connect with them, and keep track of who accepts your request. Like this one is insane because what you can do is you go back to like B2B and outbound. One sec, put capitals. Yeah, make sure you put capitals, whether you're doing and or all, make sure you put capitals. And second degree connections. Oops. Yeah, so all these accounts, you can essentially use this Phantom to just scrape all of these profiles, and you can automatically set up connection requests with these accounts, and it's going to track your connection acceptance rate, so you can like make adjustments based on the metrics because tracking connection requests is quite hard to do manually. So yeah, you can use any of these slots. So connect and send follow-up messages. So you can send connection requests to any of these profiles, and you can also set up follow-up messages with this Phantom. Phantom Buster's like not that expensive. It's like how much? Like $69 a month. So it's really not that expensive. And it's just so worth it because all you have to do is either do a LinkedIn Sales Navigator search or do one of these searches. There's hundreds of pages, so you can scrape so many profiles and you can essentially automate all connection requests. So all you have to do is just send outreach. So these are all the methods you can use. The best one, probably just like doing this LinkedIn manual search, like B2B and outbound, finding all your connection requests and actually finding the most common keywords, using these keywords, using cool combinations for like the search operators with and or. You can also do like brackets like outbound or like what's another like GTM. So B2B and outbound or GTM. So it's going to give you profiles that have to have B2B, but it can have outbound or GTM. So it's just a large amount of profiles, and it's even more so like GTM, helping B2B companies with GTM and outbound B2B automations or to send connection requests. This is like you don't have to automate it, but like if you want to save time and pretty much automate connection requests, all you have to do is like send voice notes for your outreach, then it's really like powerful because you don't have to waste any time doing this, and you can spend time actually focusing on the business instead of like spending all day on LinkedIn. So this pretty much covers like all the lead sourcing you could possibly need for LinkedIn to do your outreach. If you do want videos about like outreach scripts, strategies, handling replies, setting people into your calendar for LinkedIn outreach, I can make a video about that as well. I haven't been on LinkedIn for too long, and I've sent like a few hundred messages and booked like already close to like 10 appointments. So I do know what I'm doing with like getting actually not only sourcing these leads, but actually getting them into your calendar and closing them so you can scale your agency. So if you do want videos about that, just let me know in the comments. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.